Hi everyone, this is Kathy Mamelin, Psychic Medium. Welcome to my channel for Twin Flames and Soulmates. Today I'm going to ask my spirit guides for some guidance on a twin flame connection. Where are we headed? What's happening? What does our twin want us to know? What do we need to learn about this connection? I will be using some charms and some initials, so let's get started. Let's call in our spirit guides. Welcome everybody. Welcome back to anybody that's been here before. If you're new, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button. Spirit, please share with me for my twins. What is it that you need me to hear today? What is it that you want me to know? What is going on around this connection? I am listening for you now. I can't make you happy. Okay, is that something that somebody has said to you? Nothing I do makes you happy is usually how they say it. And usually it's that they're not happy. So they kind of throw it back on you. It's not that they're not making you happy. It's that they're not happy and you're trying. And it's like, you know, I'm fighting a brick wall here. I don't know where to start. Okay, that's I would say that something that's true, right? How do we fix things? Sometimes we get so far away from each other, Spirit just said, that we don't even know how to find our way back to each other. And finding the way back is like daunting or overwhelming. Spirit, please share with me. This love is crazy. Twin flames have a crazy love. It's up and down. It is back and forth. It's a roller coaster. It's high passion, high chemistry, intensity, sometimes drama. It is oftentimes you feel like you're going crazy. You're not going crazy. It's just that, you know, the energy, the collective energy between these two specific people is different than anybody else that you'd ever be with. So you can't really define that kind of energy. I can't handle your love. This is too much for me. So they could be struggling with, I just can't do this. This is overwhelming me. It's too much. You know, it's driving me crazy. You're all I think about. I've been obsessing with you. Spirit, please share with me. I have a 5 of Wands. I have a Knight of Swords. I have a Temperance. And I have an Ace of Pentacles. It came into me as your person knowing that they have a tendency to possibly speak before they think. And they go round and round with the same things. They oftentimes say the same things over and over again. And it's like a broken record. They can't figure out, you know, it's like if I keep saying it often enough, somehow it's going to change. But this is this round and round energy that I feel like you can't listen to. You're like, you can't tell me one more time that you're going to change and then you don't. So do their actions and do their words match is a good question. But I feel like they don't really think about what they're saying. They're just saying it and they're not giving it a different way of looking at it. They're not improving the way they're saying it. There's no change in it. It's like, if I keep saying it often enough, somehow it's going to, you know, miraculously make everything better. So we need more peace is how I feel with the Temperance and the Ace. And this could be almost a truce. I could feel some kind of generous offer coming into this connection. I did just feel like this person wants to help you either way for somebody, not everybody, but this person may be helping you with the kids' bills or rent or, you know what, I'm not going to cut you off. I still love you. What do you need? So they could be offering, and it doesn't mean, Spirit saying it doesn't mean they're buying your love. It's that they know your situation and they love you, even if we're not having a good time right now. So I feel like they're still trying to help you for some of you. Okay. If that's like the part of they have been helping you and without their help, you'd be struggling. So there's a sense of, I want to help you. I'm not going to cut you off and I still want to be there. So there is a sense of generosity coming in for somebody. And I guess that's something to be said. I have the Five of Wands and the Five of Swords. So I guess I'm feeling that I'm just tired of going round and round with the same conversation and not really ever getting any kind of conclusion. And that's probably why we have a conflict. We just are not seeing eye to eye, Spirit just said. We have been struggling with the same reasons that we're upset. So somebody isn't learning a lesson that we have to make a change in an area, or we're both not making a change, or we're not meeting halfway, but we're going round and round each other, and it's not peaceful. It's not peaceful. I have a Star. You are everything I ever wished for. And I do believe that. Twins, when they find each other, it's miraculous. It is earth-shattering. So you know that this is something special. I have a Three of Pentacles. It did come into me as I want to try again, that I still see us working together. I still see that, you know, making this work is some kind of, how do we make it work? Because this Five of Pentacles, the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands, it's round and round we go. Energy is, okay, we can keep trying, but what's going to be different this time? Like, we have to have in concrete what is going to be different this time. Otherwise, we're going to keep doing the same things over and over again. What's the bottom of my deck? I have a Queen of Swords. We need to talk. And I feel like we have to get it all out, and once and for all. So something is happening with we need to talk. And you could be taking the initiative. You could be saying, you know, if you want to repair this, come over here and look at me face to face, and we need to have a real conversation. Let's get some initials. Let's see if you connect to the initials. Maybe that will give you some kind of confirmation for some of you. First initials, last initials. Sometimes we spell a whole name. Let me just zoom in. And I have this beautiful bowl of rubber erasers for little kids, but they work. And I have some numbers here too. So I have a W. Oh, I have a lot. Okay. I have a W. I have an E, an O. I have a G, B, I, H, D, H, Z, X, C, H, E, I have a K, E, L, and another C. Okay, and I have some numbers. So let's see what I have. Oh, and I have a P. So let me do that. Okay, I have 44. 44. I have 777. So an angel number. 7. I have 38. 38. And I have 27. And I have the number 3. So for some reason, I want to say 3 weeks. So maybe we haven't talked in 3 weeks. Maybe this has been going on for 3 weeks now, 3 days even, but the number 3. Okay, so those are the letters. So those could be connecting to some of you. Let me know. I always like to know if it connected or made sense to you in some way. Spirit, can I have some additional love messages just to see Some more energy. The passion is too much. You know, twin flames get scared. We get that runner that starts to feel. They start to feel feelings, God forbid. And all of a sudden they're like, uh-oh, I'm feeling. Like, what is this? This is new. And they run. Why do I feel this way? What is going on? What have you done to me? Yeah, you got somebody who's feeling. They either have ignored their feelings, they have stifled their feelings in the past, they push their feelings down inside of them so that they don't have to recognize them or acknowledge them. So all of a sudden they're with you and they've got this kind of crazy, wild energy. It's too much. It's emotional. It's passionate. And why do I feel this way? Because you're feeling your feelings. I mean, it doesn't take a brain surgeon to figure it out. But if somebody has always in their lifetime avoided their feelings, then they're struggling. I'm scared of rejection. I'm scared that if I give you my heart, you're going to turn around and say, I don't want this anymore. I desire you sexually, no doubt. I mean, twin flames are beautiful sexually. That we know. We know that there's this incredible physical connection. Spirit, tell me what I need to know. A small favor. I hope you won't mind helping me with something. Do they take advantage of you? Is it always, can you do me a favor? There was a little bit, maybe that's something we go round and round with. One person is always giving, always doing, always helping, and the other person's a taker. So this, can you do me a favor? I feel like that gets under my skin because it somehow either costs you money, costs you time, and costs you effort. And you're like, what about me? You know, like there's not that you don't want to help other people. That's not it. It's just that it's constant. Like, hey, do me a favor. Do you got $20? You know, do me a favor. And can you, go to the store and get me something? And, so it's just, I feel like it gets under my skin that it's not fair. It's not equal. Reconnection. I know it's been a while, but I miss having you in my life. So they do get to a point where they miss you. Those twins, they come searching, they come back, they realize that something's missing in their life. I'm sorry. I feel terrible about what I did, and I owe you an apology. Are we ready? Are we ready for a real apology? Is this person really going to apologize? That feels pretty good, actually. I'm going to say that this person, I feel for a moment there, I felt pretty sincere. I felt like your person was going to actually be an adult and realize that we need to talk, and there's apologies on both sides, Spirit's saying. I am worthy. I know you're worthy. Look for a ladybug. I'm worthy. I deserve more. This could be what you're saying. I deserve more respect. I deserve more truth, honesty. I deserve for you to be in this connection and not walk away and not want to run. Limitless, this unicorn, this sense of we could have it all. And is it a fantasy with the unicorn? You could be thinking, this is my perfect person, and I love being with them, and I love romanticizing about them, and I love when we're together. But at the same time, you could be asking yourself, is this all a fantasy in my mind that we're going to solve our problems, or we are going to reconnect, and there's going to be some sincere apologies there? So it is a little bit of a, I want this, but is it realistic? Is it realistic? And I have the truth. I just want the truth. And that really what it comes down to sometimes. Are you being honest? And when they're being, your twin flame better than anybody. And it's almost as if you can look them in the eye, and you know that they're telling you the truth or they're not. Spirit, please share with me. I want to hold you and make you feel safe. I miss holding you. The only time I feel like I don't want to run is when I'm holding you. Okay. All of your assumptions are true. Almost this feeling of everything that you assumed I'm doing, everything that you assume I'm thinking is true. So twins have this incredible telepathic connection where if you think your person, it ran out of fear, then it's probably true. If you feel like your person has unfinished business with you, then it's probably true. If you feel like your person's thinking about you because they're popping into your head all the time, it's probably true. So you can assume that your instincts and your intuition is accurate. I'd rather not speak about it right now. So if they're not ready to talk about the truth, if they're not ready to apologize, then we have nothing to say to each other yet because they haven't learned their lesson. They can't come back. They can't be in this connection until we both have healed and we both have learned what we need to learn, and then the union comes back. So, and we could do that a few times. We can separate, get back, separate, get back. But each time we have to have realized why we broke up in the first place, what healing we needed to do, and what's going to change so that we can be together. And twin flames go through that. They do. To be honest, I don't know how to be honest. It came into me as you caught them in a lie, and that hurt. That was probably the most painful thing that has ever happened to you. And it's almost like to your face. And that was probably the what the hell am I doing moment. Somebody who looks you in the eye and over again says something that just in your heart and in your gut you knew wasn't true. Where they've been, who they've been with, what they've been doing, anything. So Spirit said you caught them, and they aren't accepting even that they got caught. They're not accepting. They could still be denying. They could still be saying you're making it all up. That's in your mind. You don't know what you're talking about. But you know what? You know the truth. I see you living your best life without me, and it hurts. So they know that you're moving on, or you have been trying to move on, that you're trying to heal, you're trying to do a good job with yourself. And those things are really, really important. Let's grab some charms. Let's just do some charms intuitively and see what they want to share with you. Okay, so they lied to you. That was kind of a big one. I mean, I get it. People lie all the time, but you thought of all the people in the world. This wasn't going to be the person that was going to lie to you. I get it. Okay. Let's see what I'm feeling. These are little clarifying charms. They're really, I like them. Okay, so the first thing, there's two things that are jumping out at me. The first is this eye, and it's the number 36 on this little charm, and the sunglasses. So it's very much a feeling of I can't look you in the eye. I'm hiding behind that shield. I'm hiding behind those sunglasses. I am not ready to look you in the eye and say what I need to say, or that what you need to hear. So I do feel that. I also feel like I'm keeping an eye on you, that you may be very much aware that they are watching your social media, or they're asking friends about you, or they're keeping tabs somehow. But it is a sense of that mask, okay, that I can't look you in the eye, so that's harmful. I have a hammer. Now, the hammer can go both ways. A hammer can build something. It can build something up, right? We can build a house from scratch. But we can also take a hammer to destroy something, to take something apart. So which direction are we going? Which direction are they using that hammer? Are they ready to rebuild, or are they still trying to take it down? So that's something that we need to know. I have a witch on a broom. Little bit of a 12 on the clock when I'm recording this, so maybe I'll grab that angel number also. Little bit of fly away with me, like I wish none of this was happening. I wish that this could all go away and we could just, fly somewhere and be together. So it was a little bit of a fly away energy. I'm going to go with the album in that 5 of Swords and the 5 of Wands energy that I had, that it's a repeat record, that we keep repeating the same cycle. They keep saying the same things. Nothing changes. It changes for a little while and then they come back. So the cycle is on a repeat. It just keeps going round and round. And that's really the problem. Okay. I have a really early morning. Somebody either gets up really early. You guys could be on different schedules. We could have an alarm, cup of coffee. Maybe that's part of the problem. We don't see each other. We are on totally different schedules. Somebody works really early shifts or night shifts, or we are like ships passing in the night. And maybe we just weren't spending enough time together either. So that could be going on. I have a magic 8 ball, and I used to love I had a golden one, and I had a black one. And when we moved, I'm like, where are my magic 8 balls? They've got to be in this house somewhere. But they're fun, right? You shake it and you say, is my person coming back? And the little triangle comes up and says, yes, yes. Yeah, if we could look into a crystal ball, if we could, shake the magic 8 ball and get the answer that we want. But Spirit just said the answer is going to be inside of you. And the answer is only going to be shared when you're able to look this person in the eye and they're able to be honest. So that's not a lot to ask for, but that's what it's going to take. I do have a Cupid, and it came into me as a child. Plans of a child, pregnancy, having a child together. So I feel like this angel child is out there. So somebody, you could be with a twin that you had a child with, or you could be expecting their child or want to be expecting their child. We talked about it. So, but it did come into me as like a baby angel, that we'll have this beautiful baby and it will be an angel to both of us. And I have this bus. I'm going to say travel. I feel like these morning hours, maybe it's a commute. It's a early morning travel on the road, something like that. So one of you may have just extra time that's needed just for work, commuting back and forth, and then it's a different schedule. So not that that's the main reason, but it could be that it's just hard. It's just really hard to work around these types of hours and have kind of a normal relationship. But the thing that jumped out at me is probably the eyes and the sunglasses. Like, I'm having a hard time looking at you in the eye, and that's not good. We need to be able to, look each other in the eye and be honest. But if somebody's lied to you and they can look at you in the eye and lie to you, it's really hard to trust what they say. Let's see what that 12-12 was. 12-12. Okay. I don't know why twins hurt each other, but they do. They have great capacity for love, and they have great capacity for hurt. Spirit, please share with me. 12-12. Here it comes. Okay. I am focused, it says. Stay focused on your best possible future and remain optimistic through the entire journey. Your angels are right behind you as you turn your dreams into reality. So overall, this feeling of this person has to look me in the eye and be honest with me. So that I do know. Let's get some final love messages. Focus on yourself is what that 1212 is saying. You know, you might not know where we're headed right now with this connection, but the one thing you do know is that you're going to put yourself first, your future self and your higher self. You're going to take care of yourself first. Spirit, please share with me. Will this ever change? Boy, that's the question. It's not going to change. These cycles will not change if we keep doing the same thing over and over again. We keep saying the same thing over and over again and expecting it to change. So we've got to come up with a plan as to how does this change? You deserve better. You could be saying that to yourself. I deserve better. I'm not going to be disrespected. I don't blame you. No one understands me but you. It is this amazing telepathic connection that you have with somebody. You love them even when you're mad at them. You love them even when you're not with them. You tolerate and listen to things with your twin that you wouldn't tolerate or listen to with anybody else. So you do understand each other. You know where this person's coming from. But I feel like you're allowing them to kind of step up, have some ownership in this, and return with some answers, return with some honesty, return with some apologies. And then you're going to open up, and you may have some apologies also. You may want to do some healing also with them. So it's not all one-sided, but something has to change. I'm blocked. This person feels blocked. Now that could be physically blocked on the phone. It could be Spirit's way of saying, hey, I would love to talk to you, but you blocked me. Okay, so I'm going to say, please unblock me. I'm afraid to lose you. So if you put your person on block because you can't handle them right now, maybe you want to unblock them unless you want to move on and you don't want anything to do with them. But maybe they do want to talk to you at this point and they're trying, but you've blocked them. I'm afraid to lose you. We're going to put this out into the universe. These are the difficult days. These are the difficult readings. These are difficult times. Spirit wants you to take care of yourself first. And we'll see how this unfolds. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. If you are new to my channel, thank you for being here. Hit that like and subscribe, ring the notification bell. Claim it, own it, it's yours in the comments. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, please check out my website at kathymamolin.psychicmedium.com. And in the comments, I will put my other page links and my website link as well. Okay, so we'll put this out to the universe and I will pray for you both. We'll see you soon.